There is a moment in life that arrives quietly, not with fireworks, not with applause, just a sudden stillness inside you. The kind of stillness that feels like an exhale you didn't even realize you had been holding for years. And in that silence, something strange happens. The weight of other people's opinions begins to feel lighter. Not because you have become cold, not because you have stopped caring, but because something inside you has finally grown strong enough to stand on its own. And when you see someone walk into a room, speak their truth without hesitation, stand in their identity without fear, you wonder quietly, how do they not care what anyone thinks? There is a psychology behind these people, and it is far deeper than confidence, far deeper than ego, far deeper than rebellion. These people are not fearless, they are free, and their freedom did not come easily. Most people live their entire lives in a quiet performance, not on a stage, not in front of cameras, but in ordinary life. They adjust their voice to sound more agreeable. They adjust their dreams to look more realistic. They adjust their personality so they don't stand out too much. Each adjustment is small, almost invisible, but together they form a mask. And once someone wears that mask for too long, they forget who they are without it. But some people reach a breaking point, not a destructive breaking point, a human one. They reach a crossroads, pretend or live. And in that moment, they choose to live. That single choice begins to change everything. They stop outsourcing their self-worth. They stop waiting for permission to be who they are. They stop negotiating with their identity, not because they are fearless, but because they have become tired of disappearing. Psychologically, the brain is wired for belonging. For thousands of years, rejection meant danger. So being judged still triggers a survival response in the body. That is why caring about opinions feels so natural. And that is why breaking free feels almost impossible. But those who do break free learn an important truth. You don't eliminate fear, you outgrow it. They begin by choosing discomfort, the discomfort of honesty, the discomfort of being misunderstood, the discomfort of standing alone. And one day, that discomfort feels better than the discomfort of pretending. That is the turning point. There comes a day where they look into the mirror and realize something painful but powerful. I have never actually heard my own voice, only the version shaped by expectations. And once that realization appears, cannot be ignored. So they begin to choose authenticity, not because it looks brave, but because pretending has finally become unbearable. Something in their psychology shifts. They no longer chase validation. And because they no longer need it, people trust them more. That is the paradox. The moment you stop begging for validation, you become magnetic. People who don't care about opinions have accepted a deep truth. Judgment is inevitable. You can be kind and still be criticized. You can be quiet and still be misunderstood. You can be generous and still be doubted. So they stop shaping their life around avoiding judgment. Instead, they build an internal compass. Instead of asking, will they approve? They ask, is this aligned with who I am? And that one question frees them from the chains of external validation. They also accept another truth. They will fail. They will disappoint. They will make mistakes. They will look foolish sometimes. And that realization isn't scary to them. It's liberating. Because when you accept imperfection, judgment loses its power over you. They are not trying to be perfect. They are trying to be real. And real takes more courage than perfect ever could. Image is what people see. Identity is who you know yourself to be. When image is more important than identity, life becomes a performance. But when identity becomes more important than image, life becomes peaceful. People who don't care about opinions have made that shift. And because of it, they form deeper relationships. They don't interact from fear. They interact from truth. And truth creates bonds performance never can. Here is the part most people misunderstand. These individuals are not cold. They are highly empathetic. They simply see opinions differently. To them, opinions are signals, not instructions. They understand that most judgments come from fear, insecurity, trauma, projection. So instead of absorbing everything personally, they observe it and choose what is worth carrying. That emotional detachment is not heartlessness. It is emotional intelligence. People who don't care about opinions do something rare. They respect their own boundaries. They don't say yes when they mean no. They don't sacrifice their inner peace to make others comfortable. They protect their emotional space. And because of this, the world begins to respect them. Not loudly, but deeply. Self-respect quietly teaches others how to treat you. And perhaps the most powerful realization of all, they stopped waiting for the world to approve of them and started approving of themselves. That internal recognition becomes their foundation. When you give yourself permission to be real, you stop asking the world who you are allowed to be. Most people spend their lives avoiding misunderstanding, but the free ones accept it as part of being human. And in that acceptance, they finally breathe. They move differently, they speak differently, they live differently, not for approval, but for truth. And here's the secret most never realize. The psychology of people who don't care about opinions is not really about them. It's about you. It's about the version of you that is still waiting to be free. The version of you that is tired of performing, tired of shrinking, tired of pretending. The version of you that doesn't need permission. And maybe as you listen to this, a small whisper has already begun inside you. I don't have to live for their expectations. Listen to that whisper, because that is where freedom begins.